How's it going, everyone? This is Warscast here, back again with another video, and this video is going to be a more serious, longer video. I'm actually going to be playing through the entirety of Home. So Home is a game that I purchased on the PlayStation Store a while back. It was actually about 6 months ago, I think. It was on sale for about $1.50 actually, so I'm like, hey, what the hell, it looks kind of interesting, so I'm going to pick it up. And I've been meaning to do this for a while. Since I first opened it up, I read this. It says we recommend you put aside about an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. So I'm like, if it's a pretty short game, that would make a cool video. So I've never played this game before, so I'm gonna be playing through the entirety of Home. It says it's like a horror experience, so I don't know if it's really like a hardcore horror game. I don't really know what I should be expecting, but I'm very excited to get into this. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I'm playing through the whole game. So it says turn off the lights, turn up the sound, got all that set up. I think my mic and the game audio should be good to go. It's about, in case you guys want to know the context, it's about almost midnight, and I got all lights off, so here we go. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh my head, where was it? It was so dark. There was something by my feet, a flashlight. Ooh, I like the art style. That's one reason I ended up picking this game up, because I actually really like the art style. That house, where was it? Or where was I? My controller was vibrating just now. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Oh, Jesus. Kind of scared me. I'm gonna look over here first. I have a feeling one of these doors is gonna be a jump scare just by the way it shows the door opening. The desk had a computer and some papers on it and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? I want to say yeah, you did open the drawer. Or the drawer. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? I don't know. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Yeah, let's not go stand in the bloody corner. Ooh, very spooky, eerie game. Ooh. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. What's going on? The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. Ooh, I do not like that sound. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guess. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah, sure. Why not? I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. I think most people, when they play this game, they probably just take all the stuff, because, you know, that's what video games have trained you to do. Is that a rat? What is that? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Hell yeah. Free that mouse. That'd be nice. Ooh. A collection of rusty tools. These look like they had seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why were they hanging in a shed? I don't know. Or why weren't they hanging in a shed? Oh. Ooh, you can put your little light up. That's cool. Boop, boop, boop. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It's been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Ooh, push the switch. Yes, it depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Whoa, freaky. Yeah, why don't you take, like, that shovel? That way if we encounter anyone, oh, you can just smack them in their face. So, see, that seems like it would be pretty useful. Oh, fuck. That, whatever that was. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. That switch in the wall worked. The door had been unlocked. What's this? The box looked heavy, but there were markers on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yeah. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. Here, I want to go explore over this way real quick before we go down that ladder. Oh. It's not taped up anymore. Whew, that's a little freaky. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, locker, last one I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. What is that thing under the table? Is that a mouse? Or is that a piece of paper flying in the... Oh, yeah, that was a mouse. Anything else in here? I got a trophy. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, someone removed the tape from that door. It's a little spooky. I just have some pretty serious goosebumps right now. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. Hey, who are these people? I don't know anyone. Who's here? Oh, is there something? There was a photo developed tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Oh, I hear footsteps. Here, actually, I should probably put the other headphone in. I'm using, like, earbuds right now, and I only had one in. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. This is way spookier with both ears in. So now we can go down the ladder. There's a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell, 420 blaze it, rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? I mean, where else are you gonna go? I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. I like the subtle sound effects in this game. It's nice. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of the town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Ooh, more. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. And I needed to see what else was down here, or down there. Oh no, I didn't. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Now I want to go back up, because I didn't get to explore left yet. This game's pretty eerie, man. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Diary. Yeah, I already got that. Yeah, I want to make sure I explore everything, because I really want to know what's going on. Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. What's this? It looked like a cage? It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Oh, Jesus. Anything this way? Oh yeah, there's a desk. Oh, and there's a door. The desk looked old, and it was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, Iv, A, He, L, R, Af, Ol, Ra. None of it made any sense to me. Me neither. They looked to be bones, half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Oh, that's really creepy. Just a room with just a dead corpse. That's like, whoa, that's spooky. Like, yeah, like, so are we just in some random guy's house? Do we just wake up here? I'm a little bit confused right now. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? That's creepy. Why does he have their clothes that they donated? Okay. Holy fuck. That scared me. Hello? It's probably just like bats or something. Oh. Yeah. Just bats. We're good guys. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Yeah, how can I jump? No. Oh, I can just walk over it. Is there any... Can I climb down this? I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looked to be a long way. No, I don't want to risk it. Maybe there was some other way to get down without risking any more injury. Oh yeah, he does have that messed up leg. I don't want to injure him anymore. Oh. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. Okay, what is this? There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Yeah, take it. Yeah. There you go. Oh, what's this? Oh, it was just telling me I already took the rope. Okay. Yeah, did you guys hear that whispering, dude? That was creepy. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yeah. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. My controller is vibrating very hard. Oh god. Oh god, I don't like it. A bunch of old newspapers. Wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave in. Oh no. I don't have a good feeling about this. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me, with a gun... I didn't see a gun. Do you guys remember? I didn't see a gun. Hold on, can I look at this? An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. But it was so high up that must have been a sore landing. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Which way? I'm gonna go up. Cause I have a feeling the way we're supposed to go is right. Yeah, disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Yeah, take the tape. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Yeah, what's the reason not to take it? I mean, YOLO. At this point, you're in some creepy house. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Oh, there's the exit. What's this? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thing about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Yeah, you kind of have to. Somehow the knife seemed like a better idea than the gun in that tunnel. What gun? I don't remember seeing a gun. Did I make a mistake? Cause I didn't see a gun. Oh, fuck this. I want to explore though. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Oh, this one's open. Oh, what's this? I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it? Yeah, turn it. Why not? What's this? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much to explore, or I could just... Yeah, maybe I should just try to go through the exit. It's probably locked anyways. I just want to be sure that I'm not endangering my life when I don't have to. Oh, it is unlocked. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm doing all these valves. It's probably to drain that water. Gotcha, game. I got you, game. I see what you're doing. Making me explore this creepy ass place. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes, I did. This is creepy. Turn this one too. Do you guys hear that? It's like crunching. It's so creepy. Yeah, turn that valve. And turn this valve. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So maybe we can go down that ladder now. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully there's no puzzle to like a certain couple they need to pull. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess there is some kind of puzzle. I was correct. So could I have gone? Yeah, I went in here. How are you supposed to know? Look like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Oh, did I just miss one? Yeah, maybe I just missed one. That could very well be it. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Oh yeah, I didn't turn that one off. Let me just make sure. Oh, I didn't turn this one either? Okay. So now, yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. Did someone unturn the valves? It's pretty spooky. Come on, please let me down. No. Is there some kind of certain order? Maybe I just had to turn them all the way. Oh my god, yeah, turn this valve. Maybe I have to just turn these more. Yeah, turn it and then turn it and then turn it. Yeah, maybe I just turn it all the way. Okay, so that one's good. That one's good. I think this one's good. Yeah, turn it. Okay, all the way. Okay, and then I think this one's good. Let me just check to be sure. No, damn it. Okay, so I think we're good to go now. I think we are good to go, but I could very well be mistaken. Okay, there we go. Just had to turn them all the way. Gotcha. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Hell yeah. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped. I had no idea what it might open. Just keep on trekking. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps really bad right now. Nothing bad has happened so far. Just kind of walking around this place. What's that? There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of his pocket. Yeah, take it. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's... That knife that we picked up, probably that was the weapon. There was a hint of fresh air in here. I must have been near an exit. But I wondered, what did that key I found in the sewer worker do? And what was the videotape I found? And what about that key we found in the grate? This must have been on the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Oh no. As I slowly climbed the ladder, I felt the knife in my boot in my boot and the jolting pain in my leg. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? As I popped the latch above me, the dank scent of pine trees pushed aside the horrible smells of those sewers. The lid had fallen and there was stuff. Guys, we totally missed something. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna live with my consequences. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Please. Okay, there's a ladder up there. Can I reach that? An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yeah. Popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Should we have gone up here? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, those are claw marks. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yeah. I folded the wallet and returned it to my back pocket. It looked nicked up somehow and really worn. There weren't any cards or ID in it. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through here before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Oh god. Oh god. What is this thing that's doing, like, killing these people? What does that say? I have no idea what this says, but there's an arrow. This doesn't look good. Ooh, which way? Ooh, this is probably locked. Oh, no, we had a key. We heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit, and the night air had become strangely chilly. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. Oh god. I don't like going in the confined spaces. It's so much creepier. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit sculpture. Sorry about my reading skills. I'm not that great at reading. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. What we got in here? Man, I should have gone back for that locked door. Oh, I thought that was when I was right here, I thought that was a person standing there. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guess he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? I don't know. Who is this dude? And why does he have... Why is he here? Like, does he own all this stuff or what? So creepy, man. A map. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I had found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the other notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned this water tower, and even the train yard. Excuse me. What was he doing coming back here? I don't know. Who is this man? Because this dude definitely knows what he's talking about. Oh, God. Oh, this does not look fun. Okay, we can't go any further, is there any? What's over here? Is there like a secret or something? Oh, there is. In the torn opening of the ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom, I thought I saw a scrap of cloth. As I looked closer, I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon, maybe a windbreaker or some other outdoor clothing. There was too much of a mess on the ground to see, but any kind of footprints, but someone or something had definitely trod a regular path. The wind was biting through my thin clothes, and I wasn't sure what else to make of the place. Oh, there's other things besides just like the highlighted things. I didn't realize that. Wait, is there someone here? The air conditioning of that place seems sad somehow, but also ominous. Okay, I guess it's time to leave this place. Yeah, fuck that train station. That is really creepy. Whew, I don't like the sound of those doors, dude. Freaks me out. Oh. Oh god, not the woods. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh, fuck that right there. Oh my god, did you... What the fuck? Oh fuck, no, no, no. No, I shouldn't have done that. No, no, fuck, no, 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 fuck that. Unless I have to go in there, I'm not, are the eyes still there? Cause oh yeah, no, 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 hell no. Okay, I'll go on this one. Oh, I hear water. Oh, I should have clicked on the picnic table, I don't know why I didn't. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table, did I? Sure, man. Sure, why not? With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. Oh, that's so cute. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. So his girlfriend, or wife, is named Rachel. So, I don't know his name, so we'll just call him H. For now, I guess, because we don't know his full name, but it starts with H, we can assume. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? No. No. In that darkness, it didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there's another option. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if it involves going near the eyes, I really have to. Can I go this way? No. God. I have to go this way then. No, I don't want to go to where the eyes are. Are they still? Oh, I don't want to. No, please. I don't want to. Trampled in the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see that it was my credit card. Wow. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Yeah, take back your credit card, dude. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license, too. I think at the moment, getting your stuff through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. I thought he saw someone and I freaked out. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think right now finding your credit... Oh, God. I thought I saw eyes again. I don't think right now finding your stuff from your wallet is most important. I think it might just be... Oh, I came back. I think it might be, you know, surviving. I don't think finding the stuff from your wallet, it really matters. Nothing over there, right? Yeah, no. Man, oh God, this is like a Shit, I didn't mean to go here. My controller vibrated like when I walked like right here. Is there a secret? Is there a secret? No, okay. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers still burned at the bottom. No, 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 someone's here. Was someone else out in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Because someone killed them, dude. Run while you still can. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Oh God. Okay, so we haven't checked in this one yet. Anything over here? No. Okay. Anything behind these trees? Like secrets? Okay, we got a beehive. We got some yellow crap on the ground. No, no. Don't go on. I think that's a... I don't know. I can't read that. I think, yes. The thing that says don't go on. No, no. Oh, God, no. I don't want to go. Excuse me. Okay. How about fuck that? Which way did I come in even? So I came in from this way. We haven't checked this one yet? I don't think. Wait. Oh God. Oh God, my control. I'm getting scared, guys. I can't. Oh, what the what is that? There was some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, was there a notebook there too? There was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Sure. It said the cheap dollar store notebook was page after warm page of names and lists. None of it made sense The newest page contains several names: Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel, her name was last on the list, and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks look older and more faded. Oh god. Okay, so I think we got a killer on our hands, dude. So I think the only place that we haven't done is, oh no, we haven't done this way yet. There's another sign. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Oh, no, I missed something because I spam clicked. Oh, what? Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though. I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean, and where were the campers who had abandoned their site. Would I meet them too? Through the path ahead of me was oh my god. Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? So sorry about my reading. I had to press on. The thought of claustrophobic forest was too much. I can't go back? This is a game that you can miss stuff very easily, because I didn't finish exploring. Oh well. Okay. Guess we gotta just keep going. I can't go back. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist, I don't know how you pronounce that, for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Bro, I don't think it's the wind. I'm going back. Hello? Hello? I don't see anyone. Okay. Oh, the goosebumps are real, guys. Oh no. No. I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Oh god. Dug in the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this? Yeah, take your watch back, dude. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyways. I mean, if it makes you feel better, that's cool. Can I go this way? No. Okay. Very, very good sound effects in this game, I have to say. Like, oh no, nope. No, I have to press on. So on one of the first notes, it says something about a locker, right? So let me check. Oh, here we go. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through. A few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Nothing else? Okay. The door was locked shut, and there's a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front door that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear. The cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Okay, I'm gonna go check this staircase first before I leave. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Oh god. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from these guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Poor Norman. Norman's a cool name. Just throwing that out there. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Yeah, turn the power on. Want some light up in here. Power panel still isn't working. Yeah, push it all the way down. There we go. I don't know what it did, but... The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew how to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. Anything else you want to say about it? No. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, push it and then push it again. Oh, we only had to push that one once. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Maybe we gotta find an ID card, guys. I have a feeling that we might. So, as creepy and atmospheric as this game has been so far, we haven't actually seen anything. Like, except bats. So, here's another locker. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented. Oh god, that voice crack. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Another panel that I hope would help me get the power back on. Yeah. Okay, now it's working. Great, this one was working. Cool. Are you walking faster? Or is it just me? A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Take the hammer? Yeah. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Being useful and productive, there in this plant, that was all I ever wanted. When the factory closed, everything got worse. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Another locker. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, there was a magnetic card. There we go. I slipped the key card into my pocket. From the musty smell, I assumed no one had used this locker for a long time. Another panel that I hope could help me get the power back on. Yep. One more time, maybe? Oh. Oh, okay. Another panel. Let's see, 1, no. 2, there we go. I think that was 5, so I think that's probably on now. So yeah, that's good to go. So where else haven't we gone yet? We've explored a lot. We didn't go this way. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. Oh yeah, just got that hammer. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Why would you leave the hammer on the floor, dude? No, go back for the hammer. Yeah, where's the hammer? Okay, guess you can't go back for it. Like, that was kind of dumb. Like, you could have used that to smash this dude's face in, whoever's trying to kill you. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. This room was nothing but bad memories. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He shared a lot of alcohol at his place. Maybe that guard outside caught him hiding up here. Oh, for a second I thought he was maybe an alcoholic. But apparently not. Or he's just blaming it on, I thought there was a door there for a second. Or he's just blaming it on this other creepy dude. So, did I go over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, I already explored all this. So, I think now we just go back down the stairs, and the power should be... Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. It's okay, dude. Everyone gets down sometimes. It's okay, Mr. H. Yeah, so, with the power box working again, the door was unlocked. No, don't go through yet. Like, you could totally go through there. The door opened now that the power was back on. Yeah, I don't know if I should have gone in here. It's kind of dangerous. A rusted old regulator of some kind sat dusty and unused against the wall. Oh god, what is this? Planks, tools, and broken up parts blocked any further passage. This is creepy. Another smudge of dirt, similar to the one I found in those sewers, was on the floor. It didn't look like the footprints were mine, but they were probably too faint to tell. I'm fucking scared, guys. What the fuck was that? A large pile of building materials and debris blocked the way. What the fuck? I need to... Okay, no. Fuck this room. Fuck this room. We're leaving this room. Oh my god, the goosebumps are real. Okay. Just all in all, fuck that room. I feel like we missed something. There was a room with a key card. I think it was down the stairs further. Or maybe it was... I don't remember where it was. There was a... No, it's not. Oh no, I didn't mean to go through this one. I meant to go through the door. But where was the key card? Was it upstairs? I don't remember where it was. Is it through here? Maybe? Yeah, it might have been through here. Because I have the key card now. Here it is. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use a key card? Yeah. I don't know why, but you did. You think? Just this. There's some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why would I do it now? There had to be another way. Yeah, no, No, we're not gonna risk it. What? Are you kidding me? We're locked in. So, we have no other option. Yeah, we have to jump down. I'm sorry, I don't want to do this to you. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to do that to you. The bottom of the ventilation hatch hung open. It was pretty high up. I wasn't sure if anyone could have got back up there. I promise, dude, I would not have done that to you if I didn't have to. If the game didn't force me to. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah. Most of the letter was violently scratched out, with what looked like to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, "Need to, just don't. Drinking, need Norman." Or, I don't know why I just yelled that. Who was Norman writing to? Oh, he signed Norman. I think Norman might have had some drinking problems. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of the smell of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory, if I remembered correctly. Creepy. Got some nice frog sound effects. Nature. What does that say? Can't read that. Oh God, there's those eyes again. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone through there. I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I can go through. Cool. Just gotta look out for all the secrets. This game has a lot of secrets, I can tell. Cause like, what would have happened if we had gone through the room that we turned the power on for? The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it? Yeah. Cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card in my wallet next to my credit card. Did somebody steal this from me? I wonder why they would have stashed it there. Sound like it's gonna start raining again. My controller's vibrating. I'm scared. Back inside. I don't like being inside, actually. I'd entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for a faint sound of a television. Oh, God. Do we go up or... I say we go up. What do we have here? Another door. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack? What? Okay, that's creepy. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was it doing here? There was a well-maintained gun cabinet here in Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like he kept a few hunting rifles. I knew Norman hunted occasionally, but I didn't know he used him to be such a collector. Hey, why don't you take some? Take one of them. Like, there's a dude trying to kill you. Well, we can assume. Or I don't even know if it's a dude, it's something. Oh God, more blood. got a light up here. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. Yeah, pull the chain, I guess. Oh god. I gave the chain a single tug and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. Here's the TV. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. You should, like, turn it off. Oh, Norman. Norman, is that you? Buddy, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he had been stabbed or something trying to get up. Or, yeah, his eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, what was Rachel doing here, and why did you have her out? Norman, maybe you deserve better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. I closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think any more about what was going on. I hope to hell Rachel had nothing to do with that mess. Poor Norman. Lives his life with a drinking problem and then dies. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings with 2 cups still there in the wood. I'd never been to Norman's place before. At least I didn't remember ever doing so. The kitchen trash bin still smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? You know, probably shouldn't, but yes, you did. Found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. There were takeout containers and food scraps. It looked like Norman was eating for 2. Did Rachel cheat on you, H? Did Rachel cheat on you? I'm sorry, H, but I think Rachel totally cheated on you. Oh, I really don't want to go up in the attic. I'm scared. Attic is scary. Let's see. Just crap. So far. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Yep. I opened up the old cardboard box and wasn't entirely surprised by what I saw. There were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes, photos, shoes, even an old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? I just couldn't believe it. My head ached with everything that was running through it. Rachel totally cheated. So, yeah, I'm assuming Rachel is his, probably not wife, probably like girlfriend. But that's sad, dude. That's sad. So, yeah, now we go this way. I used the, oh, it would have been locked anyways. Okay. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin was snapped in half, so I threw it away. Gotcha. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Sorry about that, just taking a quick drink. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. Oh, I should double click on that. Were you thinking of going somewhere with Rachel, Norman? Oh, yeah, if you double click on the stuff, it reveals so much more about his, like, inner thoughts. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. What was the matter, Norman? Cheated on your hydro bills too? Oh my god, dude. Chill out. H, stuff like that happens. It's okay. I'm sorry. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Of all the postcards out, that one seemed to be the most popular. There were only a few left. The night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It had been a week since I'd last seen Norman, but to find him like that, who could have done that to him? Seeing that old dusty box of old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing in Norman's place? I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. Roll credits. I'm just kidding. It was time to find out the truth. Ooh, this looks less spooky. Oh, never mind. There's fog. Oh, God. I was about to say it looks like an industrial kind of city area, but no. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Oh, we're actually going home. So, that's what the name of the game is. I mean, oh, here's our house. I kind of want to go back. Oh, no. That door only led me back. I had to find my house. Aw, dude, he's totally limping. What's this? The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out, as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but... Yeah, look at the letter, dude. You got nothing left to live for. Your girlfriend cheated on you. I mean, honestly. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. Norman, I'm sending you this letter... I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out, away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't you think that you can hold this against me? You can hold that against me. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to, but he deserves at least that much. Goodbye. I didn't know what to think. My mind was racing. My heart was pounding. I had to get home. I just had to. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Wow. So it was his wife. His wife straight up cheated on him. That's sad. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Not even just his girlfriend, like his wife. That's sad, dude. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I mean, ooh. This did not take the turn that I thought it was going to take. I thought there was going to be some, like, killer on the route. I mean, there is a killer on the loose, but it's dealing with a lot of other different things in the story than I had thought. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. You gotta do it, Norman. I'm sorry. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door, and the power was off. Why is the power off everywhere, dude? I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. The door to the basement, it was locked. Where had I put the damn key? Just checking. There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? Yeah. I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? I say we go upstairs. Because, yeah. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. I mean, this is your house. You should probably know, like, what the keyholes look like. I had found the last missing piece from my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Keep it anyways? Yeah. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got a part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Stolen identity. Interesting. Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. Man, this is sad, dude. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered all over the floor. I couldn't really make myself out anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. Our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made the house home. Sorry if you can hear my computer. It's starting to get loud. I don't know why. Way to break the tension, but my laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Take it? Yes. I pocketed the key. Oh, I should double click on it. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. Wow. Yeah, like, where is it? We haven't seen another live person this entire game. He's all alone. The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I look more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books I did. One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Did I open it? Yeah. Rachel's suitcase contained clothes, toiletries, and a train ticket. Is this what you're going to do with Norman? Rachel, why? Were you really going to run away with Norman? Was I really such a monster? H, don't beat yourself up that much, dude. Yeah. It's not your fault. It's okay. Did we already explore this? No. No. Did we? I can't remember. Yes, we did. Sorry. Yeah, the only place... So, yeah, we gotta open up the key door, and then we can go back downstairs. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole under... Oh, that key wasn't it? Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna carry on downstairs then. Oh. The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though I needed to see if Rachel was here. Oh, do I have to go downstairs further? No. Oh, I have to go in here. Oh, I unlocked the basement door. That's what the key was for. Gotcha. I want the basement. The basement's creepy. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. It's sad. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. It looked like there was a plaster and an old trowel in here too. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. Excuse me. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through it if I found something heavy enough. What could we use to break through that? I didn't really find any. Maybe if we come back after we open up this door. The grimy key I had found in the basement unlocked the door. Excuse me. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did someone break in here? There was an old crowbar. There we go. Yes, take the crowbar. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. Nothing in here except the crowbar. Wow. Well, now we can break down the plaster wall. I don't really want to know what's behind it, though, to be honest. But we're gonna find out. Did I break through the wall? Yes. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? Don't look. There's a Christmas tree. Oh, it's about to get creepy. It's about to get scary, I think. What is this? Don't look. More blood. Don't look. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful. It made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within. But I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? I don't know what to say. Oh my god, I don't... This is like the biggest decision we've made. I want to say yes, but also I want to see what happens when I say no. I'm gonna say no because if I'm gonna say yes. Oh no, my hands trembled as I pulled back of the layers of cloth. There at the center, under all the dirt and mess, was my beloved, my Rachel. Her arms were bruised all over and slashed repeatedly. Her clothes were ripped and torn, and even through all that sickening blood, it was obvious she had been stabbed to death. The knife I had carried all this way suddenly seemed like a poison. What had happened to Rachel? Who did this to you? I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way upstairs. Reluctantly exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Maybe I would use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. There's my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe someone stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Yeah. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? I just need a moment, like, oh my... Wow. There, that was decided. No matter what, I need some kind of escape. This is really depressing, like... Wow. This was the old photo of that other man and his wife, I assumed. I found it in that house. I recalled those faded remains I had found deep underneath his house. What had he done here? Well, what did I think? Well, was that man involved in this whole mess somehow? It's another really big decision. I feel like... No, he wasn't. I wasn't sure, but the poor old bastard was good and dead. He was a victim, not a criminal. Yeah. Within the few broken pieces that remained of the mirror, I could see my face had grown pale and weak. I couldn't bear to look again. It was like I didn't actually expect a reflection. I felt empty and drained. Perhaps I would never know how that mirror came to be broken. Was it by Rachel's assailant or by Rachel herself? The thought lingered and would haunt me forever. I'm just gonna go through all this stuff again, I guess. There's a keycard I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? No. Yeah. It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. I made up my mind. This is where the story changes, dude. Oh my, I'm just decision after decision. The laptop had finally run out of power. How long had it been left running? Like, I've made like 4 major decisions in like a span of 5 minutes. The reflection in that grimy glass was only a shadow, only a whisper. The quiet in that room unnerved me terribly. I still love the old-time charm of that claw-footed bathtub, though it seemed like cold comfort then. Wow. I'm sorry I'm not talking, but like this, wow, it's really hitting me hard. I feel like I should go through all this stuff again just to see what he has to say. I couldn't go back down. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Guess I can look in here. It was a letter I had taken from the post box. Rachel, were you really having an affair with Norman? But why? I didn't think things were that bad. In the letter, Rachel seemed concerned. She almost seemed worried that what Norman might do. Did he do that to Rachel? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Norman, I was trying to stick up for you, but like, now that I think about it, you were kind of, sounded like she was a little scared of you. I was sure of it. She wanted to end their affair, and that bastard, he killed her for it. A lot of it made sense. Norman was clearly seeing Rachel a lot, so he had plenty of time to plan it out. He knew where we lived, obviously. Is that why Rachel looked so scared when he came home that day? Or when I came home that day? What had happened to me? Did Norman knock me out or something? I didn't know what to think. I just wanted to put this whole mess behind me. I still had no idea what was on that tape I found in the garbage. If only I had found a way to watch it. The old VCR had long since broken down and I'd never bothered to replace it. From now on, I'd have no way to get angry with stupid things like buying this TV. I just think about things like this made me sick with grief. I feel like I missed a lot through this game because I just walked past it. Okay, I guess we're done exploring the house because, yeah. The mail still sat here heaped on the floor. How long had Rachel been lying in the basement? It seemed like that mail had been there for a while. I couldn't leave, not until I had thought about this some more. Okay. Where else haven't we gone? What was through here? There would be no more dinners here. No more chit-chat over breakfast, at least not for us. I couldn't recall when I last ate, but I wasn't hungry in the least. I understand, dude. I must have locked the door. There was no reason to return to the backyard anyways. So where haven't we gone back? We haven't gone back to the right room upstairs, I think. Have we? No, we haven't. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock, but I didn't have the code. Maybe I had left it somewhere. ... I leafed through the notebook I had taken in the forest. In it, there were names that had been written down. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. I recalled the names I saw scratched out on that desk, deep within those musty tunnels. What was the man in that house really up to something? Was he the one responsible for Rachel's murder? But I had found him dead. That's true. No, I think it was... I feel like it was Norman. But I also feel like there was someone else. But who had killed him? Like, I feel like we're in like a double murder situation. No matter. Oh, I already went in here. So, have we explored everything? Do we go back in here? I think. Yeah, we did. Is there one more room off to the right? I don't know. I don't think we went in here. Did we? I made a mind. Yes, we did. Okay. I think we've gone back through everything. I think it's time for you to move on, H. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the base. What? Why do you want to go back into the basement? No. Just gotta leave your past behind you. Maybe there wouldn't be anything for me to find, but I at least had to take a look. I don't know why you would come back down here. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? Yes. took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. 99? What? What? Hold on. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's the code for the safe. Now that I stood there, I realized I couldn't go back in that room again. I had already seen too much. Yeah, did I find a secret? Is that the code for the safe, maybe? I don't know why he just says 99. Yeah, I think that might be the code for the safe, actually. Is it this room? Yeah. No, what did I miss? Because, okay, so I went back in the basement, and I looked around. So I grabbed the knife. Can I leave yet, or no? Seemed like mail. I knew I needed to escape the nightmare, but what about the knife I still carried? I wondered, even if I left, would it really be over? So did I leave that house forever? Well, yeah, we're done looking around. I mean, yeah. Living in this town hadn't been easy. The plant had helped in some way to stay grounded. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. I had MRIs and piles of doctor reports, but nothing seemed to help, not even drinking. But I swear, I had tried to give up, I know it. The sleepwalking never really went away, though. I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of long-standing horror I had been living. Waking up in the house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. I wasn't sure what had happened to that other man I had found in that house. He seemed to be more a victim, but what was his role in all this? Now that I thought of it, those sewers were a terrible mystery. What had happened there? I was lucky in my way to even find a way out of there, but I never did find out what was on that tape that I now kept. What might it have shown me? I had found the contents of my wallet scattered throughout town. Why the hell had I been there? Had I been sleepwalking? Had my sleepwalking gone to some new extreme? So is this just going back through and showing all the choices and everything that I did? The thought that I couldn't account for my whereabouts, but knew I had been to that forest and even to Norman's place, well, it was terrifying. I didn't know what that meant, but at least I had recovered my things. Hopefully, I thought that would cover my tracks, so I wouldn't be blamed for all this. Deep within those woods, though, there were where things became truly awful. Finding that notebook only made things worse. Rachel's name had been on that list, so what terrible plot was she a part of? There was a similar list of names on that desk back in those tunnels. What was the connection? It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plan. Maybe he was the one who had boarded up that locker room, who had been drinking up there in that secret hiding place. So, had he killed that guard then? He must have. Maybe he was found out, or the guard had caught him on patrol. Damn it, Norman, why? After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just go to Norman's store. But all I found were more horrors and more questions. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, you were dead, and it was damn hard to feel bad about that. It was clear that you and Rachel were more than just friends, but obviously, whatever had been going on had gone badly. So why did you kill her? Did she want out of whatever you two were getting into? Were you responsible for the other murders and of all those horrible things that had gone in this town? I would find no peace. That much was certain. But this way, I didn't have to look you in the eye or sit through some kind of trial and wonder what was going through your head. When I had marched through the rain towards home, I desperately clung to the hope that this would end. I guess in a way it did, but how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked. To think of it now. When I entered from the backyard, I knew something was wrong. I could feel it. No sounds, no movement. It was like the entire house had been holding its breath, waiting for me. But Rachel, oh Rachel. No one could have been prepared for that. Norman, I will never forgive you for what you have done. Your death is no comfort. I only wish it could have been me who made you breathe your last. For whatever reasons you had, I could never have fathomed that this would be the end. My Rachel was dead, she was gone, and soon too I would be. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of the wet grass and fogged. Rachel, my beautiful wife, just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. Oh my God. Wow. Holy fuck. That was a powerful game. I'm so glad I played that. That was... Home is dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch your back. The end. Wow. That was... Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. It's probably pretty boring for you guys, but wow, that's just... Wow, that was powerful. Like, jeez. Well, that was a great game. I like, there's so many other things that could have... Like, I kind of want to play it again, just to try other options and see what happens. Because, man. Because, like, he blames whoever you pick to blame. Wow, that was such a good game. That was so... just the way it was set up, and... Wow, that was really good. That was really great. And I'm wow. That was the first game I played in a long time that actually made me feel emotions. Like, strong emotions. Wow, okay. Whew. Wow, okay. I'm sorry. I'm actually, I want to see what happens if you click continue. Sorry about continuing. I guess it doesn't change anything, but thank you guys so much for watching. This was a very powerful game. I definitely recommend this game. I believe it's pretty cheap, and that was amazing. Thank you, Benjamin. I don't remember what your last name was, but thank you for making this. That was touching. It was creepy, atmospheric. It was completely different than what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a very different genre of horror compared to what it is. And the thing that's cool is, I think if I picked different options, the way that the horror could have played out could have been different. So, wow, that was amazing. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm rambling a lot, but yeah, I'm really glad I recorded this, and I'm really glad I finally played through this. Wow, that was powerful. So thank you, Benjamin, whatever your last name is. I'll put it on screen right now. Thank you for creating this game. It was beautiful. Thank you. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like seeing me play through longer games and more story-driven games such as this, make sure you comment and tell me, or leave a like on the video, and I'll make sure to do more like this, because this was fun. This was really, really fun. I really liked making this video. This was awesome. Like, holy shit. So I might replay this in my own time, or I might replay it on my channel, and maybe do some other stuff. I think the main choice that I could have changed is when he looked in the rags. Rachel could have not been in there, and then that would have changed things, I think. But so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you like longer videos like this. If you do, leave a like and comment and tell me. Anyway, I'm rambling a lot, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.